Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Let's look back on the crazy clothes we wore. Ain't it fun to look back and to see it's all been done before? All those nights together are special memories.
And I can't wait for tomorrow, just as long as you're dancing next to me. 'Cause it's so clear, every year we get stronger.
But what's gone is gone. The past is the past.
Turn the radio up
And then hit the gas.
nothing can take you away from me. We've been down that road before, but that's over now. You keep me coming back for more.
And baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. And love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven.
Oh, once in your life you found someone who will turn your world around, bring you up when you're feeling down. Now nothing can change what you mean to me. Oh, there's lots that I could say, but just hold me now, 'cause I never light the way.
And baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. And love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. Yeah,
I've been waiting for so long for something to arrive, for love to come along.
now our dreams are coming true, through the good times and the bad. Yeah, I'll be standing there by you. Oh. And baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
And love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven, heaven. Whoa.
You're all that I want, you're all that I need.
We're in heaven.
We're in heaven.
I would now invite salutatorian Samantha Stewart to come to the stage.
Congratulations, class of 2015. Looking back on our 4 years here, it's clear to see just how far we've come. Entering the school as immature freshmen, we've developed into young adults ready to pursue our futures. Looking ahead towards the future is what we must do now, and it's exhilarating. Personally, I'm terrified. I have no idea what career path I will pursue, and I'm about to have a plethora of new experiences. I'm also excited, for the exact same reasons. I have no idea of what I will find, or what adventures I'll run into. Looking out on the sea of blue, I know I'm not alone. No matter where our diverse futures lead, there are certain skills that we need to succeed. An interesting article by Tony Wagner titled "Rigor Redefined" examined what schools are teaching students and what the job market, economy, and life will demand of them. Wagner presents 7 different crucial skills. 1. Critical thinking and problem solving. 2. Collaboration and leadership. 3. Agility and adaptability. 4. Initiative and entrepreneurialism. 5. Effective oral and written communication. 6. Accessing and analyzing information. And finally, 7. Curiosity and imagination. Perhaps some of these sound familiar. A handful of these skills have been driven into us through our years at Oyster with the help of amazing teachers. A couple more were coaxed out, and the rest have been cultured or discovered naturally. But one way or another, each and every one of us has managed to leave Oyster with every single skill Wagner presents as being crucial to success. Oyster High School has stressed critical thinking and problem solving every step of the way. In classic fashion, they are the complex problem sets that show up in math classes, like the challenging post-AP worksheet in BC that took a collaborative effort from the class to complete. Problem solving also shows up in physical education classes. Solving a math problem that has only one solution can be satisfying, but managing to pick units in PE and still be with your friends has a little bit more of an incentive. It also has a couple more variables than just X and Y. While sitting on the hard bleachers, we had to consider what the units were, how popular they would be with our classmates, and the maximum capacity for each. Not to mention which order students could pick: alphabetical, reverse, or from A and Z to M. They each posed a challenge. Sometimes we would get through the unit selection process happy with the unit and united with our friends, while other times we were burned in one way or another. None of us could escape the dance unit, but on the bright side, all of our friends were there too. Here we thought critically, analyzed the situation, and attempted to solve the problem in a real-world scenario. In some ways, this also illustrates number 2, collaboration and leadership, but not nearly as much as Spirit Week and Field Day does. Certainly, there are dozens of school projects I could bring up that show us as leaders and working together, but honestly, Class Color Day is our greatest test. 9 months ago, we were in a similar situation as we are now, all dressed in blue and united as a class on this field. That day was festive in its own way. Together we were part of a single goal: beat the other classes and staff in Spirit Week events. From our tug-of-war team to the dance competition, we kicked butt. Even those of us that did not compete directly cheered on the rest of our class in the competition. Some people took on the lead, starting chants or volunteering for events, while the rest of us jumped on board to be a united class. Each and every one of us was a part of that. Unfortunately, Field Day had to end, and we had to pick up again with our normal, everyday classes. But they weren't as regular as we thought. For our entire high school careers, from freshman to junior year, we had block days on Thursday. Sophomore year, we had block days on Thursday and Friday, but first semester junior year, that changed to Wednesday and Thursday. We adapted and eventually accepted it. That is, until second semester senior year, when block days were switched back to Thursday and Friday. We took it in stride, which brings us to number 3, agility and adaptability. We managed every single schedule change up until the end, where for the last 3 weeks of regular classes, there were block days. Even adapted schedules that were slightly unclear, like the later openings for junior testing, were accepted. We bent to fit the changing world around us. Not only that, but we know when to stand up and take initiative to show what entrepreneurial ideas we have. What Wagner presented as crucial skill number 4, we had already mastered as freshmen. The power of one project. It was so open-ended. Yet in the end, we took an idea individually and ran with it. With a little guidance, we took meaningful topics that we often felt personally connected to and did the most we could with it. We developed our ideas and made them into realities. What we achieved was inspiring, from collecting donated items or raising money to spreading awareness. As a class, we were a part of creating change in the global community. Our individual ideas were translated into impressive actions, showing just how motivated and innovative we are. We demonstrated to ourselves and our community that we are entrepreneurs and global citizens. Then we had the momentous task of sharing what we accomplished with the community on Power of One night. Sure, it was a little awkward standing in a very crowded and hot cafeteria sharing the same information over and over again, practically yelling over the noise around us. But let me remind you that we were freshmen, and that for effective written and oral communication, Wagner's number 5, this was an impressive start. Throughout our remaining years, we have had to work to perfect this skill in a variety of classes. From English papers and presentations to science labs and all manners of projects in between, we have had a lot of practice. The moment of truth for many of us was writing our college application essay. If effective written communication is needed anytime, having only 650 words to explain who you are and why you should be admitted is the time for it. But we did it. We passed the test, and with flying colors. All of those hours spent hunched over our work or staring dully at a blank computer screen paid off. We made it. Okay, obviously the screen couldn't always be blank. We spent our fair share of time procrastinating, staring at Facebook posts, or watching videos. But what can we say? We're from the technologically fluent generation. And let me tell you, it comes with some perks. For instance, Wagner's 6th skill, accessing and analyzing information, comes naturally to us. Daily, we see hundreds of separate facts or other things on social media and comprehend it, placing it in context and seeing it in the bigger picture. We spend hours of time on YouTube watching very entertaining cat views. We utilize this skill daily. It's been transferred to an academic setting and expanded on to include other useful forms like how to find reputable sources in print or online. But ultimately, for us, it originated in the real world from our own experiences. Experiences have cultivated our imagination and curiosity. Sometimes that happens to be when we're doodling on class notes or daydreaming while staring out the window. But according to Wagner, this is an important skill, the last, number 7, curiosity and imagination. Despite the magnitude of brain-numbing standardized tests thrown at us through the years, not all of our creative juices have been squeezed from us. Theater and art classes have provided an avenue to access what precious creativity and imagination there is still within us. For instance, the black and white project in Intro to Art. A contrast piece using only black and white, we could sketch and paint whatever we wanted. People created suns, puzzles, and animals. Everyone put their own spin on the project. With the opportunity to make it our own and still fit the project guidelines, it was not so black and white. It sparked our creativity and imagination. That is the fuel that is propelling us onto the next stage of our lives. That is the force that will steer where we go and what we do. We must continue to cultivate that curiosity and remember as we move forward where we came from. As of now, I'm a little less terrified of what the future will bring. I know that we are prepared to take on whatever life throws at us. We have the skills that help us be successful, according to Wagner and the CEOs of the Fortune 500 companies he surveyed to get that information. But it's not all a walk in the park from here on out. Yes, we have the skills, but let's see what we can do with them. Let's see what problems we can solve, what we can accomplish when we collaborate, how much we can adapt when we change the world, what we as entrepreneurs will develop, how we can spark change and understanding through effective communication, what we can do with the information we analyzed, and most importantly, where our imagination and curiosity will take us. Good luck and safe travels, class of 2015.